Good morning everyone. Previous day we have completed the process of metamorphosis. Today we start from the asexual reproduction and what is the modes of the asexual reproduction and how does it occurs in the microscopic organisms. So we have learnt about that. Okay. So let's start from the asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is a mode of reproduction or types of reproduction in which only one parents are involved to produce the new individuals. You know that the sexual reproduction mainly occurs in the higher organism, but asexual reproduction occurs in the microscopic organisms or lower group of organisms. In the some plants body you can also see that in the some microscopic animals that are able to do the asexual reproductions. Okay. So far we have learned about reproduction in some familiar animals, but what about very small animals like hydra, microscopic organism like amoeba, and how do they reproduce? Let's in each hydra there may be one or more bulges. These bulges are developing into new individuals, they are called buds. Okay. So in the case of the hydra, the reproduction occurs through the bud forming. There is some bulges means some outgrowth that comes from the mother's body and then they develop into the new individuals and they produce the new individuals. Okay. Detached from the parent's body. So there is no need of the any type of male partner or female partner, only one single parent. That's maybe you cannot sometimes identify also which one is the male and which one is the female. You can say that which amoeba is male, which hydra is female, so never say that. So only one parent that are and each parent they can also involve in the asexual reproductions. Okay. So in the hydra, two new individuals develop as outgrowth from a single parent. The type of reproduction in which only a single parent is involved is called the asexual reproduction. So what is asexual reproduction? Everyone mute your mic and don't disturb anyone. The mode of reproduction in which a single parent is involved is called asexual reproduction. So the mode of reproduction in which a single parent is involved, that is called asexual reproduction. There is so many types of asexual reproduction: fragmentation, binary fission, multiple fission, budding, but there is only two modes are present in your book. I just read through them. Okay. So the mode of the asexual reproduction or types of asexual reproduction. Okay. Types of asexual reproduction. Two types, one is budding, another one is binary fission. So budding is the small outgrowth that comes from the mother's body and after the development it detached from the mother's body and produce new individual. In the case of the binary fission, there is mother's body divided into two individuals and from the new individuals. Okay. Multiple fission means division. Okay. The mother's body divided into two individuals to produce new individual. Multiple fission, mother's body divided into so many fragment cells and they produce the new individual. In the case of the fragmentation, you know that because you have already read that in your class 7, there is so many types of the asexual reproduction. the mother's body divided into small fragments, and each fragments give birth of the new individuals. Okay, so there is so many types of the asexual reproduction, and that is called, what is the only the cell chapter, Trijit or Nesha. We just continue our syllabus. When the exam will be happened, I will revise the cell chapter again. No need to worry. Next one, budding. Budding you have seen in the body of the hydra. Okay, small outgrowth come from the parent's body. Each hydra there may be one or more bulges. These bulges are developing new individuals. They are called buds. Okay, the process of the presence of the buds in the yeast and hydra. Okay, yeast, the microscopic organism, you know that are used in the bakery production. So in the case of the yeast and in the case of the hydra, you have seen the budding process. Okay, the process by which small bulges are comes out from the parent's body, that is called bud. Okay, so what is budding? The process of reproduction, process of asexual reproduction, so the process of asexual reproduction in which small bulges come out from mother's body, called bud. And so I repeat, the process of asexual reproduction in which small bulges come out from the mother's body called bud, and after development they get detached from the mother's body to produce new individuals. Okay, and after development they get detached from mother's body and form new individual. So this is the process of the budding, the presence of the bud, and they are developing into new individuals, develop outgrowth from a single parent, develop buds, hydra. The asexual reproduction is called the budding. Okay, so you can see in the exercise written the muscle cells are branched. Ma'am, in it is written that muscle cells are, you have written true, but in chapter written the nerve cells are branched. Ma'am, what will be the answer, true or false? Muscle cells are also branched, no problem. Okay. Budding, the process of asexual reproduction in which small bulges come out from the mother's body, that is called bud, and after development get detached from the mother's body is called budding. You have seen in the hydra body, that is the small outgrowth that comes from the mother's body, that is an hydra. There is small outgrowth that comes from the mother's body, and there is the tentacles are present in the hydran body, and then it is developed into the new individuals in the mother's body, and after development they get detached from the mother's body. Okay. So this is the bud, and they after development get detached from the mother's body. Okay. So this is the process of the budding in Hydra. Next process, binary fission. So another method of asexual reproduction is observed in the microscopic organism amoeba. You have already learnt about the structure of amoeba. You will recall that amoeba is a single celled organism. It begins the process of reproduction by division of its nucleus into two nuclei. This is followed by the division of its body into two, which is receive a nucleus. Two amoeba are produced from one parent, and this type of asexual reproduction, in which animal reproduce by dividing into two individuals, it is called binary fission. So binary fission that you have seen in the amoeba body. Okay. In the case of the binary fission, in any type of cell, remember one thing, that is in any type of cell division, any type of budding, binary fission, when division occurs, first nucleus will be divided. Okay, and after that it is followed by the cell division. Okay, nucleus division is called karyokinesis. Karyon means nucleus. Okay, and cell division is called cytokinesis. Cyto means cell. So karyokinesis followed by the cytokinesis means in any type of cell division, any type of asexual reproduction, when cell divide, first nucleus division occur, then cell division occur. Okay. So that is occurs in the same in the case of the amoeba. In the case of the amoeba, the mother's body, in the mother's body or mother cells, the nucleus first elongated and start to divide, then the cell divided and form the two new individuals. Okay. So the mode of asexual reproduction, the mode of asexual reproduction in which an animal reproduces by dividing into two individuals. An animal reproduce by dividing into two individuals. Okay, this is the mode of the. No need to write, Nikita, if you can recall that, because the definition are also giving in your book. Just concentrate on your class. Okay. So the process or mode of the asexual reproduction in which the mother's body divide to produce two new individuals, that is called binary fission. Practice these two pictures. Okay. One is the budding in Hydra and another one is the binary fission in amoeba. Amoeba reproduction dividing itself into this type of is called binary fission. Yes. Okay. Both the cells are branched, no need to worry. Muscle cells are also branched cell. There is non-branch is also present. Muscle cells are three types. Okay, striated muscles, non-striated muscles, and cardiac muscles. The cardiac muscles and non-striated muscles are branched muscles, and smooth muscles are non-branched muscles. Muscle cells also branched and nerve cells are also branched. Okay, so no need to worry. Both are branched cells. Why are you getting so much confused? When you go to the higher class, class 8, 9, you have seen that there is branch muscle cells are also present, striated muscle, cardiac muscles, okay. I don't never give you any type of wrong information. So you have seen the structure of amoeba. There is the nucleus is present and food vacuole are also present, and then the nucleus division occurs. So that's why first elongation of the nucleus occurs. The nucleus gets elongated and start to divide, that is food, because amoeba just contain food vacuole and cytoplasm. Then the cells start to divide and form two daughter cell. Nucleus divided and get into the two different cells. The food vacuole is also present. And then the cell divides and form two daughter new amoeba. Okay, so this is the process of the binary fission in the amoeba. So we have completed that chapter. There is a story of the dolly, okay. We just read that story, how cloning occur. Actually, asexual reproduction, cloning, both are the reproduction of the individual that are same to their parents, okay. They are very much similar to their parents. So that's why they have no new characteristics in their body. That is the advantages, that they are similar to their parents. But there is another disadvantage is that as there is the absence of any type of new environment, they don't have any type of new characteristics, they cannot survive in any type of changing environment, okay. So because they don't carry any type of new characteristics, so they are just similar to their parents. When the environmental changes occurs, their body, their immunity power is also low, so that's why they cannot survive in any type of changes, okay. Sometimes they are also born with some abnormalities. So what happened in the case of the dolly, the first clone of the mammals, okay, the dolly sheep, that was the cloning process occurs from the mammals. Cloning is the production of an exact copy of a cell, any other living part or a complete organisms, okay. So you can take any parts of from the body of any animals, you can take the ovum or sperm from any animals, or total organism you can also take to produce the exact copy of the same organisms, okay. That is called cloning. Cloning of an animal was successfully performed for the first time by Ian Wilmot and his colleagues at the Roslin Institute of Edinburgh, Scotland, okay. So first cloning occurs in the Institute of the Roslin, that is Scotland. They successfully cloned a sheep named Dolly. Dolly was born 5th July 1996 and the first mammal to be cloned. So they first tried to a sheep and then they produced the Dolly in the 5th July 1996, the first mammals, okay, cloned mammal. During the process of cloning Dolly, a cell was collected from mammary gland of a female fin dorsate sheep, okay. So one cell is collected from the white color, there is a fin dorsate sheep are present, okay. You have seen in your book, they are female. One cell is collected mammary gland from the mammary gland. You can take the cell from any parts of their body. Simultaneously, an egg was obtained from a Scottish blackface ewee. So another egg also collected from another mammals, that is face is black, that is Scottish ewee, okay. And the nucleus is removed from the egg, okay. So then the egg you can take the egg from the Scottish black ewee, that is also a female sheep, but you just remove the nucleus of that egg, okay, and you just take the eggs covering, okay, just nucleus is removed from that cell. Then the nucleus of the mammary gland of the cell from the fin dorsal shape was inserted into the egg of the class Scottish blackface UE. So they just take the nucleus, they just remove the nucleus of the UE and replace that place with the nucleus of the fin dorsal shape. Okay. So covers is the egg covering is that content from the UE and nucleus is content from the fin dorsal shape. And the Scottish which nucleus has been removed, the egg thus produced was implanted into the Scottish blackface UE. Development of this egg followed normally and finally Dolly was born. So they thought that if we take nucleus from another animals and egg cell from another animals, that maybe they intake the two types of characteristics from the two animals, but the animals take only the characteristics, the nucleus is taken from the which animals, because nucleus is there is gene or DNA is present, which is the actual material for the transfer of the characteristics from the parents to next offsprings, next generation. So that's why the DNA or gene is present in the nucleus. When you collect the nucleus from the fin dorsal shape, white color shape, the characteristics must be of that shape, okay, not the blackface UE, because there is no nucleus is present of the blackface UE. And finally the Dolly was born. Throughout the Dolly was given birth of Scottish blackface UE. It was found to be absolutely nucleus from the egg of the Scottish blackface UE was removed. Dolly did not show any character of the Scottish blackface because the nucleus was removed, so that's why these characteristics are not present on that egg. Only Dolly contains the characteristics of white color sheep. Dolly was a healthy clone of a fin dorsal sheep and produced several offsprings her own through the normal sexual means. So next generation of the Dolly, that is produced by the normal sexual reproduction, but Dolly was born by a cloned process, okay, and it is a healthy clone. They doesn't have any type of abnormalities in their body, but actually there is no new characteristics are also present in the Dolly's body. So that's why Dolly cannot survive for a long time, okay. Dolly died on 14 February 2030 due to a certain lung disease. Some abnormalities occurs in their body. Their immunity power becomes low very much. Since Dolly, several attempts have been made to produce clone mammals. Many die before the birth or die soon after birth. The cloned animals are many times found to be born at the several abnormalities. Okay, so Dolly was a healthy clone. So when you just clone the Dolly, there is the two animals, they are also healthy, so the Dolly was healthy. But when you want to produce clone from the Dolly's body, because there is no new characteristics are present, and that clone that is produced from the cloned animal, they are sometimes they show different types of abnormalities, they will die, they can survive for a long time, okay. So that is the disadvantages or limitations of the cloning animal or asexual reproductions, okay. So this is up to for that today. We will discuss the next chapter in our next video. Thank you very much everyone. Bye everyone. No, term 1, yes, sperm drawing is important.